So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point, but more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason, and as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight, the great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so the outstanding boxer getting back on the proven ground here tonight, and I know in his last fight he got a little bit sensitive because we talked so much about his hands. He's a layered mixed martial artist, but certainly boxing has been his foremost skill, at least thus far in the UFC.
Well, it's his bread and butter. When he's doing his best work, it's behind the hands. It's behind the setups. And we as broadcasters have seen enough of the sport at the highest level and boxing to know that that is the path that he is showing. That is the path that he has chosen. His footwork, his speed, his feints, his setups, they are all boxing-centric. So we call him a boxer, and guess what? Take pride in that. You're one of the best in the UFC at using that skill.
His jab is great, but he has told us this week he believes that the knockout's going to come with that patented left hook. We'll find out here in a matter of moments. Tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Ho Choi here tonight. All right, so there it is, and the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of your partners and they give you a feel, but there's nothing like being in there with the guy. This guy's a high-level wrestler, and he showed that with that beautiful takedown.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Islam Makhachev.
And another strike from the top lands here.
Nicely done. The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Great job landing from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Choi's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Makhachev's back in side control.
his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
It's tight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready.
Man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Joy gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
If this,
Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I would bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Immediately gets the underhook. Clinch work. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice level change.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. He's got to start throwing down. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. Fighters separate from the clinch. 45 seconds remain in the round. Makasha gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Just out of range with that right hook. 20 seconds to go, round two. Choi gets hit with a kick. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
He passes to half.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, side control now. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Posture up and finish it. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your side.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Choi's in half guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, he's got his back now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
In the half guard.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do...
And now he's got the back. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Makhachev's back to the side control now. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, sit down, sit down. Don't worry about the cut. You're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I don't even want you thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right. I need you to go.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Effective with the jab. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Right on the button.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now we have to find one more strike to get him back.
Just misses with a left hook there. 3 minutes. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. There's the single leg. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. There you go. There you go. Changing the position.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
You gotta get full guard back. Come on now, you gotta get full guard back. Come on.
15 seconds. Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Makhachev gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Single leg takedown.
Getting them out here.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. All right, you don't see this every day. North-south position on the ground. Lands the ground and pound strike.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Choi's got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Don't allow him down. Don't allow him to hold you down. Get up.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Right back.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, big shots raining down. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
Well, you heard it there from the venerable Bruce Buffer. No real surprise there. Dominant performance for the wrestler over the boxer here tonight, and perhaps he'll have to be more complete moving forward, but hard to argue with what we saw tonight.
Well, you can't really question that type of performance.